the Arctic. A habitat known for its icy waters, snow-covered tundra, and some of the world's most incredible wildlife, including the polar bear. Let's take a plunge and learn more about this marine mammal. One of the most recognizable traits of the polar bear is its white fur. But did you know that while polar bear fur appears to be white, it is actually made up of clear, hollow hairs that contain no pigment or color at all? The sun's reflection on the snow causes the fur to appear white, or even yellow or brown depending on the time of year and the polar bear's activity. Polar bears are exposed to harsh conditions much of the year, but lucky for them, their bodies are well equipped to help keep them safe. To protect their eyes from the glare of the sun, they have a built-in third eyelid that acts as a UV filter, similar to how humans wear sunglasses to protect their eyes on sunny days. Their fur does a great job insulating body heat to keep them warm and dry, and below their fur, they have a thick layer of body fat that acts as another layer to protect them from the cold air and water of the Arctic. Polar bears are actually great swimmers. They can swim through Arctic waters at up to 6 miles per hour by paddling with their giant front paws and holding their back legs flat like a boat rudder. Adult polar bear paws are about the same size as a dinner plate, measuring around 12 inches wide. Polar bears spend over 50% of their time hunting for food to create fat reserves to store energy so that when their food resources are scarce, their body can tap into those stored calories to survive. A polar bear diet consists mainly of seals, as they're a good source of fat. Their sense of smell can help them detect seals beneath as much as 3 feet of snow and ice. They sit perfectly still next to breathing holes in the ice, waiting for seals to pop up for air. Polar bears are opportunistic feeders, though, meaning that they're known to hunt anything that looks or smells interesting, such as fish, whales, seabirds, and even kelp. But one of the biggest threats polar bears face, because it reduces their access to food, is climate change. The Arctic is warming at twice the rate of the rest of the world, resulting in melting sea ice, thawing carbon-storing permafrost, and rising sea levels all over the world. But WWF is working hard to protect polar bears from the effects of climate change in the Arctic. Scientists use satellite technology to monitor polar bear range and discover how shifting sea ice has changed their movements. WWF also works with Arctic communities with polar bear populations to protect Arctic species and habitats. One way we can all help polar bears is by speaking up and taking action to reduce our climate impact. Reach out to your friends, your family, and even your elected leaders, and ask them to join you in being a hero for nature.